Welcome to Chapter 2. This chapter focuses on IELTS Speaking Part 1. This is the warm-up stage of the interview. At first, Part 1 feels easy. The examiner asks about you, your life, and daily habits. But don't be fooled. This part sets the tone for your entire speaking test. The goal is not perfect English. The goal is natural communication. You need to show that you can speak comfortably. You need to extend your answers. And you need to sound confident with familiar topics. In this chapter, you'll learn a simple 3-step strategy. This strategy helps you turn short answers into strong responses. You'll practice with real IELTS-style questions. You'll study Band 7 to Band 9 model answers. And you'll learn how examiners hear fluency from the first question. By the end of this chapter, you will know exactly what to do. No guessing, no memorization. Just clear, confident speaking from the very start. Let's begin. Let's talk about IELTS Speaking Part 1. This part lasts 4 to 5 minutes. It feels like an easy conversation, not an exam. The examiner will ask you personal, familiar questions. Topics include your hometown, work or studies, daily routines, hobbies, food, and travel. The main goal is simple: show natural communication, not memorized answers. For example, the examiner may ask, "Do you work or study?" A strong answer sounds relaxed and real. Something like, "I'm currently studying computer science at university. It's quite demanding, but I enjoy the practical side, especially coding projects." Here's an important tip. Think of this part as a friendly chat. There are no right or wrong answers. There are only natural answers and unnatural ones. So stay calm, be yourself, and focus on speaking clearly and comfortably. That's how you start the IELTS speaking test strong. In IELTS Speaking Part 1, many students know English, but their answers are too short. This is where the 3-step strategy helps. This simple method trains your brain to speak longer, more naturally, and with confidence. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Give a clear answer. First, answer the question directly. Say yes or no, or give the main idea. For example, "Yes, I do," or "I'm a university student." This shows clarity. The examiner understands you immediately. Step 2. Add a reason. Next, explain why or how. This is where your answer becomes stronger. For example, "I like it because it helps me relax after studying." Now you are showing vocabulary, grammar, and fluency. Step 3. Give an example or detail. Finally, add a short example. This makes your answer sound real and personal. For example, I usually read for half an hour before going to sleep. This step is what separates Band 6 answers from Band 7 and higher. The formula to remember: answer, reason, example. Together, this creates a Band 7 plus response. Sample comparison. Let's compare 2 answers. A weak answer sounds like this: "Yes, I like music." Now listen to a strong answer. "Yes, I really enjoy music. It helps me relax after a long day. For example, I often listen to jazz when I'm cooking dinner." Hear the difference? Same topic, same idea, but much better English. Final reminder: you don't need perfect grammar. You need clear ideas, natural flow, and simple structure. Use this 3-step strategy for every Part 1 question. Practice it daily, and your fluency will grow naturally. You don't need difficult words. You need natural phrases. To give opinions, say, "To be honest," or "I guess I'd say." To explain reasons, say, "That's because," or "One reason is." To add examples, say, "For example," or "Like when I." Small phrases make a big difference. They help you sound confident and fluent. Let's look at a common topic, your hometown. When asked where you are from, describe the place briefly. Mention location, mention atmosphere, add one personal detail. For example, talk about the food, or the people, or the lifestyle. Always keep it personal. That's what the examiner wants to hear. Another common topic is work or study. Say what you do now, then explain why you chose it. Talk about enjoyment, talk about purpose. You don't need a perfect job, you need a clear answer. Remember the 3 steps: answer, reason, example. Now, it's your turn to practice. Answer simple questions, but expand them. Use the 3-step strategy every time. Record your answers. Listen carefully. Notice hesitations. Notice repeated words. Practice makes fluency automatic. This is how you improve fast. Let's test your awareness. Which answer is stronger, short and simple, or detailed and personal? A strong answer explains why. It gives an example. This shows vocabulary range. It shows fluency. Always choose depth over speed. Quality beats short answers. Finally, check your own speaking. Rate your fluency, rate your vocabulary, rate your grammar, rate your pronunciation. Be honest with yourself. Find your weakest area. Make a small plan for next week, one focus at a time. This is how confident speakers are built. You are on the right path. Let's review the key takeaways. Speaking Part 1 is a warm-up. It is not a test of knowledge. Always use the 3-step strategy: answer, reason, example. Keep your tone friendly and confident. Avoid one-sentence answers. Aim for 2 or 3 sentences each time. Now here's your coach's challenge. Record yourself answering 3 questions. Then compare your answers to the models. Ask yourself, did I sound natural? Did I give examples? Did I avoid filler words? If yes, you're already near Band 7. If not, repeat and improve. Let's look at a strong example. The student answers 3 questions naturally. They link ideas smoothly. They add personal details. Notice the rhythm. Notice the flow. There are no long pauses, no memorized sentences. Each answer connects to real life. That's what makes it Band 8. Remember this pattern: natural tone, clear structure, personal detail. That combination creates high scores. Now let's talk about idioms. Choose just 2 idioms per topic each week. Write your own real-life sentences. Use only 1 idiom per answer. It must sound natural, never forced. Next is your Speaking Part 1 practice lab. Answer all 4 hometown questions. Keep each answer short and clear. Then record all answers together, 1 to 2 minutes total. This builds fluency and confidence, just like the real exam. Finally, try the echo technique. First, listen to a model answer, then repeat it immediately. Copy the rhythm, not every word. Next, recreate it in your own way. Change 1 detail, change 1 example. This trains real-time fluency. Your brain learns faster this way. After practice, reflect briefly. Which answers felt easy? Where did you hesitate? This awareness builds control, and confident speakers grow faster. You've reached the end of Chapter 2. You now understand Speaking Part 1. You know what the examiner wants. You know how to answer naturally. You learned the 3-step strategy: answer, reason, example. You practiced real questions. You reflected on your fluency. You built awareness and control. This is your foundation, and it matters. In Chapter 3, we move to Speaking Part 2, the cue card task. You will learn how to speak for 2 full minutes, how to organize your ideas quickly, how to stay calm under pressure. Speaking Part 2 is where many candidates panic, but with the right structure, it becomes manageable. Let's move on to Chapter 3. It's time to tell longer stories with confidence.